Welcome back to episode 9 of Slot Cars. What character? This episode is going to feature futuristic slot cars. As you know, in this series I'm doing, I'd like to feature cars that are outside the norm of your regular race cars or street cars. And this one I want to touch on futuristic slot cars. Or at least, in my opinion, they're futuristic. I don't know. Maybe they're around somewhere. Some of these could be Hot Wheels versions interpreted into a slot car, especially from the Tyco cars you're going to see pretty soon. But the first cars that I believe were made available, in the mass market were these AFX Aurora cars. And they call them the Turbo Turn-On. And they did a really nice job with them. And I believe this one was supposed to depict Evel Knievel as he jumped the Snake River Canyon. That's a tribute car, I believed, to Evel Knievel. But they did a nice job with that. And after that, they went to the Too Much, which featured the twin motors in the back there. That's the Too Much series. Really interesting, different cars. And then they went to this Laser 2000. I guess it was supposed to depict the year 2000 and what we'd see on the road. They had this series of 4 cars: the Orion, the Saturn, the Odyssey, and the Starfire. And nice job with that. I don't know if we ever saw those on the road in 2000. We'll see. Maybe in 3000. Then they went to the Screecher series and they made these unusual cars, a police car and a fire chief. And they did a whole series of these Screechers slotless, and some even had pins in them. Now, moving on to Tyco, there was the Twin Mill series. They did about 8 of these, and you could see they're pretty similar. That's their take on the Too Much cars. And they did at least 8 different versions, different colors. Then they went to the Racing Warriors, which were pretty awesome. The Racing Warriors series. This was Basher and Crasher. They did about at least five different versions of these and a couple of versions of these. And those were pretty interesting. And then there was the Doomsday Doom Warriors. They made these in candy as well, in chrome and candy. I can't tell if I have the candy versions or the chrome versions. If someone would let me know, that would be great. That's the Doomsday Doom. Then here's Tycho's take on, if you remember this series, this was the BattleBots. And the BattleBots series was pretty interesting. They would have people construct their own cars and put them in an arena and have them have a go at each other and see who can bash the other one to bits and keep on moving. So that was a really interesting series, and Tyco made these 2 cars to as a tribute to that. And those were really interesting. Then Tyco also made the Accelerator series. This is the Synchro Accelerator and the Iridium, I believe it's called. And that was an interesting thing. They made about, I think, 5 different Synchros and maybe 3 different Iridiums. And most interesting of all, in my opinion, were these from Tyco. These were Transformers. That's Autobot and Decepticon. And these were regular, unassuming Mustangs that fold all the way in. I can't show it with one hand, but they fold all the way in to just be a regular Mustang. The head would snap back into there, and you would never know it, and then it would open up to be a Transformer. And Micros Electric also did them too. They did a great job with these, Bumblebee and Barricade. And while I'm making this video. I'm not sure if these guys belong in it because I'm kind of confused. Are they in the past, the future? I'm confused, but I put them in here. So that's a quick look at some of the futuristic slot cars that have been made over the years. And let me know what you think. And if there's others that I'm not aware of here, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. And take care.